Birj Mohan Billa Memorial Cup is related to which game? Answer C. Polo. Who won the first Olympic medal individually for independent India? Answer A. K.D. Jadhav. Who among the following is known as Blade Runner? Answer B. Oscar Carl Pistorius. Which of the given word is related to billiards game? Answer D. All these. Maharana Pratap Award is given for excellence in which field? Answer C. Sports. Which of the following is not a female hockey player? Answer D. Manjari Bhargava. Sultan Azlan Shah Cup is related to which sport? Answer D. Hockey. Name the first Indian to win a Grand Slam Khitab. Answer D. Mahesh Bhupati. Who is the first Indian to win 2 Olympic medals? Answer B. Sushil Kumar. Name of the first Indian woman to win a gold in Asian Games. Answer A. Kamaljeet Sandhu. Rovers Cup is associated with which of the following sport? Answer C. Football. Yuki Bamri is related which sports? Answer A. Tennis. Which country is won maximum medal in Winter Olympic 2018? Answer C. Norway. Who won the Wimbledon 2021 men's single titles? Answer C. Novak Djokovic. In which country is the famous chess player Anatoly Karpov related? Answer D. Russia. Lala Ali, daughter of famous boxer Muhammad Ali, is related to which sport? Answer C. Boxing. Maradona, a famous football player, is from which country? Answer B. Argentina. Shiva Thapa is related to which of these sports? Answer A. Boxing. Which of the following country won the Euro Cup 2016 football title? Answer C. Portugal. BCCI. Who among the following has been appointed as the coach of the Indian cricket team recently? Answer B. Anil Kumble. The mascot of the Tokyo Olympic is? Answer C. Meritava. The writer of the book Stargazing, The Players in My Life is? Answer D. Ravi Shastri. On which day was the Olympic Day celebrated? Answer C. 23rd June. Where is Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium located? Answer A. Delhi. Vivan Kapoor is related to which sport? Answer B. Rifle shooting. Sanjeev Stalin is related to which game? Answer B. Football. Who has clinched the 2020 US Open single title? Answer A. Naomi Osaka.